Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Manchester United, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur show. So please make sure you keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United, Chelsea, or Tottenham Hotspur related. Both Surfer and Jez will be here shortly, people. Make sure you bump up the likes, though. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back, bump up those likes expeditiously. Make sure you do so. Hit that like button. Please share across all the socials as well. Make sure you follow. That's me, Flawless, across all socials, at Sarcasm City TV, across all socials as well. Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody is good who is watching, or anybody who's watching this back, or anybody listed on the audio platforms. And like I said, subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit that notification bell, people. Hit that notification bell. Already at double figure likes as well, but please follow across all socials. Follow across all socials at Sarcasm City TV. And I did mention this yesterday in regards to the announcement. I have set up the Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube, people. So that's where you'll get the new FIFA, EA FC 24. You'll get pro clubs on there. You get career modes on there. I'll also run GTA. Eventually, I'll run NBA 2K on there. Definitely going to try and run Fight Night Champion on there. Boxing game on the PS3, plus more. Any other suggestions you lot have as well. So the link is underneath in the description for it, because it doesn't appear when you search, because I've just set up the channel. It doesn't appear when you search it, but I'll drop it in the chat anyway. It's got a couple subscribers. Obviously, I've subscribed to it to try and get it visible. So make sure you go run up the numbers over there. But I'll do that during the show anyway. But that is Sarcasm City TV Gaming. And once it starts, that'll be a regular thing. I'm not sure when it will start, but go over there, hit the subscribe button, etc. Like I said, I set it up just before this show, people. Big up to Winners Corner as well. I see you in the chat. Large up to Winners Corner. Big up. Good to see members in the chat as well. Big up to Victor, also in the cut as well. 1 second. And Jez is in the building as well. What are you telling me, Jez? You good?
Yeah, man. I'm good, boys.
Oh, bless my God. And that being said, people, as well, as you can see from the title, mostly regards to Manchester United. Obviously, Jim Ratcliffe makes an offer for 25% of Manchester United. Jez and the rest of the Spurs fans in dreamland because they're top of the league. And Chelsea also in good form, even though their gauntlet run starts after the international break. And obviously, they've been linked to Osherman as well. So we'll be discussing all of that. So like I said, get your questions in, people. Get your questions in. Let's see what you lot are saying in the chat. Big up to Warrior J says, Ineos will explore how to expand the rebuilt Old Trafford into a 90,000-seater stadium if Jim Ratcliffe is successful with his offer to buy a stake in Manchester United. That's from the At Times Sports. Also goes on to say, big up Surfer in the cut as well. Jim Ratcliffe holds to learn Thursday that the board has approved his offer. If the deal is approved, Ineos hopes significant changes to structure and personnel will reassure fans who fear the Glazers. Yeah, sure. Okay. All right. May still be involved to end that sentence. What are you saying, though, Surfer? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Jez, has anything happened to your club recently this week? I just want to know. Nothing's happened to mine, so I just...
And you haven't been linked with Osherman?
No, nothing big, though, right?
Is it nothing concrete?
Nothing's big happened to mine or Jez's club this week. I think one subject will probably dominate this entire podcast.
Yeah, well, that's why I moved this show to yesterday. I mean, that's why I moved the show to today. Because yesterday, from when I finished, I didn't even have the intro finished, and it was over 100 people there. I was like, all right, I know what time it is. Didn't even finish the intro. But we moved. We got Victor. I see you in the cut as well. This guy, Egypt. Warrior J also says, Flawless, before you start discussing about topics, Ahmed and Lewis played against each other, and Lewis was losing 2-0. Ahmed in the first half, and this man forfeit. Yeah, I was watching. So I was watching part. I watched Lewis's career mode. Then I watched Ahmed's career mode. And then obviously Lewis, he ended the stream and then redirected to Ahmed. And then they went head to head. And then Lewis won the first game, I think. Or did they drew? Nah, they drew. The first game, it was either 2-2 or 3-3. And then Ahmed battered Lewis in the second game. And it was like, was he 3-0 up? 4-0 up? And then that's
I love how
ended up.
I love how all these men are getting embarrassed trying to think they're all good on ultimate level or something like that. Like, unbelievable. It's like know your levels. You are not you're not ultimate level. It's like Matisse's one where he got absolutely destroyed in every game. Quit the career mode to create his own club on the same stream. And Ahmed Ahmed, Captain Restart. He's a fraud.
Yeah,
Captain
like
Restart.
he acted like we didn't see it happening. Like there's not
Yeah.
screenshots of you restarting. That being said, people, like I said, once I start, you know what I'm saying? Once I start live streaming, the channel is up, by the way. Sarcasm City TV Gaming. I'm gonna drop
I
the
just
link in the chat.
subscribed. So
Make sure you subscribe. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
So go hit the subscribe button. There will be no restarts, people. I will not be restarting whatsoever. Like no restarts.
Yeah, but you're
I'm
also
playing
not starting an ultimate level either.
No. I do the level below. I'm not doing ultimate. I do the legendary. That's the level below, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the level below. So I do that, people. So yeah, make sure you go subscribe as well. To Lewis, who says no Q&A, pain. Yeah, man, hold that. But if you want the link, I'll send you the link, you dick. But yeah, if you want the link, feel free. You know what I'm saying? And I'll send it through to you. But yes, I did move the show to today because of what transpired in regards to Manchester United. And looking by the way that show transpired, it was the correct move, people. It was the correct move. But I thought about it and I was like, I didn't want to hear Observer and Jez and be like, yo, I'm moving it to, but I had no choice but to move it to tomorrow. He is a dick, Warrior J. That's why I called him it. He knows he's all Glazer gang. Yeah, and I'd be. But yeah, he knows I'll send him the link if he wants in. Anyway, Stephanie G, big up to you as well. But you lot get your questions in. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get straight to it as well. Kingsman, I see you. Big up to you as well. Victor says, all this chat, I bet they get cooked in Division 1 of pro clubs. Who are you talking about? Oh, yeah, shout out to Sadiq as well, because I know he did say he wants to run back some rematches. So once we set up Sarcasm City pro clubs team, we definitely run that against Worldwide Chelsea as well. We will do. But yeah, Sarcasm City Gaming, go subscribe to the channel. Go get us in double figures, people. I legit set up the channel today. I legit set up today. But yeah, I don't think there is much news in regards to Spurs and Chelsea. Obviously, the vast majority of it has been Manchester typical, just Manchester United doing Manchester United things. With Jim Ratcliffe making this offer, they're saying this coming week, we'll know if it's been successful or not. But whether it's successful or whether it's not, it's two cheeks of the same ass. It makes no difference to me whatsoever. It makes no difference in regards to my viewpoint on the Glazers and on the ownership. Like the Sheikh Jassim was the only light at the end of the tunnel. And when he withdrew from the process, I said this all yesterday, but when he withdrew from the process, that tunnel came crashing down. He was any medium to long-term hope. Short-term, we were screwed anyway. Like, man knew that. But from a medium-term and a long-term perspective, I was like, with someone like him at the helm, it could, you know what I'm saying, have changed the fortunes. But now it's a wrap. Strap in, people. I'm already strapped in. Go on, Seth, you going to say something?
Yeah, a couple of things. I think I should be able to get notifications for all the Man United accounts that have changed their name from Sheik back to normal. Going for, you know what I mean? Like Kaz, never foul, Sheikh Kaz. I'm sure that will change soon.
It's outrageous, man. Outrageous.
I've got people go, oh yeah, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, he shouldn't have gone, he should have just let just see him bid, and so that it goes, oh yeah, he should have left the bidding process. He should have pre-pause. He should have pulled out. The bidding process. You know what I mean? It's like, it's business, bro. He wants to, he wants the own part of it. He wants money. Why should he put that pre-pause again? Why should he put out? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I think they never wanted to sell fully, or ever. They never wanted to fully sell. They can see them making more money off a new TV deal, possibly a new Super League, new Champions League format, if they ever get into that, Club World Cup, stuff like that. It's just,
the Champions League one is jokes. That is funny.
Yeah,
I'm saying that is for now. You said it. It actually dawns on me that we just automatically assume United are going to get into champs. But go on, carry on.
I just didn't think they ever wanted to sell fully. Do you know what I mean? I just thought I just didn't think it was ever going to happen, really. And any chance that, because what they were asking for, what I read was that what he would have to, is it Jassim, the Sheikh Jassim would have to lay out just for, this isn't even adding a new manager or players. It's like nearly 9 billion or something like that overall.
So ridiculous like that. Yeah, it was a lot of money.
It's like, okay, it's a lot. That's a lot of money. But then people go, well, why don't he just bid for it? He's got billions. It's like, well, but you know what? Billionaires are billionaires because they're smart. Do you know what I mean? They stay ahead of the game. Do you know what I mean? They don't overspend if they don't have to.
I mean, the funny thing is here. Sorry to interject, but the funny thing about it is he was already stupid. And from a businessman perspective, he was already stupid going double the worth of the actual worth, in my opinion. Like, that's already stupid. So that showed already the eagerness. But yeah, like, you can continue, but I just want to put there because, like, I was thinking about it earlier and I was probably gonna forget it if I not said it now.
Hey, Stephanie G, that is wild. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna buy you lot get more wild well, she don't have to pause that because she's a female, but Stephanie G, that is
Hey,
wild.
by the way,
and you've said some wild stuff. That is wild.
By the way, don't send Ahmed the link. He can speak about it tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I ain't sending.
Fuck that guy.
Ahmed the link. No.
Yeah, we ain't restarting the stream for you. You know what I mean? It's all good. You know what I mean?
Ahmed the link. You know what I'm saying? This guy joke, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is ever since he restarted his stream, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here because I ain't gonna watch somebody that's restarting matches, bro. Ain't no way.
For real. Hey, big up TJ as well. Congrats again. Obviously, he did his 500 subscriber stream, so love that. Everyone, make sure you congratulate TJ as well. Catch him here. You'll catch him here on Thursdays midnight on the United Arsenal show as well, amongst other shows. So big up to TJ every single time. I'm all blessed. And Solo, big up to you. He says, big up Flawless. I'm a Liverpool fan. Big up. He says, but I'm loving your audio podcast on iTunes. I liked it, by the way, on iTunes. Hey, much appreciated, man. Because I know people prefer, some people prefer to listen on audio only. And in regards to what you were saying, Surfer, in him being a United fan, it's just the lies. It's like, you ain't no United fan. Like, let's cut the crap. Like,
it sounds convenient.
Because if I want what's best for Manchester United, you know what I say? All right, you know what? Calm. That's like another content creator, or like a big company. You know what I'm saying? Making a big offer to you, Surfer, or to you, Jez, to come do content at the time we do this show, and be trying to stand in the way. No, if I want what's best for you, I'm gonna say, you know what? Go do that. That's where I'm at with the Jim Ratcliffe thing. It's like, there's no way if you were hooked up to a lie detector test and they ask you, do you think you're better for this club than Sheikh Jassim? He says, yeah, and that's not a lie. Like, we know what the pattern is. That being said, he still hasn't even been accepted either. Boy, it's two cheeks of the same ass. And Stephanie G, we knew exactly what you meant. Don't do that. We knew exactly what you meant. Because I've heard you make these type of jokes before. That's why. We know exactly what you meant. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why surface creasing. You know, like acting like we don't know you.
Who are you talking to, Stephanie? Who are you talking to? Yeah.
Stephanie G acting like we don't know her. Like we don't talk every day. Like, you know.
I literally just saw the comment that you was.
Yes,
This ain't our first rodeo, you know what I mean? That's
wild. It is. It's wild. To X who says we are 25%. Nah, we more than 25% effed. I don't know. We bit like this was it. You know what I'm saying? This was it. And Surfer made the point, and people made the points yesterday in regards to about what was I gonna say? In regards to Surfer mentioned it. People putting the Qatari flag in their bio. People changing their name to Sheikh. People getting gassed. People getting at me for not getting gassed about it. Yo, why are you not gassed? It's happening. This, that, and the third. And I'm not saying it was or it wasn't. I was more on the side it was going to happen because of the amount of money. But you just have to with these things, wait and see. You don't want to be like Kassam when Qataris were interested and he came on in a stream and had the whole attire on and was talking about, we don't talk to broke boys. People forget that happened. He likes to conveniently forget that happened. And now you look like an idiot. That's why I don't have to change. Like someone said it to me in the chat, like, did you have to change your name? No. Did you have to take a Qatari flag out your bio? No. There's no clips of me and there's nowhere on any of my socials with that. I was like, let's see how this plays out. And even David Beckham, who said what he said just recently, goes to show how little people know. And don't get me wrong, I think Beckham actually got genuine information, but see how things quickly can change. Yeah, go on, sir.
But to be fair, though, with Beckham, he wasn't specific. Beckham, but Beckham wasn't specifically saying the Qataris. I think when he was talking about the new ownership needs to happen and stuff, I think he was just talking about in general. Maybe he was indicating it's going to be Qatar, but he never said it. To be fair,
I want to know who Rio Ferdinand was talking to. That's what I want to know.
Really?
Remember when he came out in was it June or something? Like, oh yeah, in a couple of days we'll know the ownership and stuff like that. Nothing. It's all the same. It's all the same. And Ryan, you can hold that as well. DMing me all the time about Qatar's run the bid and stuff like that. And I just send him boring. I just send boring emojis to him. It's just like,
that was the kiss of death right there.
Yeah, but it's I think big up to Nuruddin as well, who's from the start.
He's not
from the start said he weren't having that. And be fair to you, Phil, as well. You never got overexcited or did anything.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. In like off the stream, like, did I think about it like more in depth and like think about the possibility?
It was hope more than anything.
Yes, but again, people are very afraid. People don't know what they don't know. I'm not going to speak on something. Like, and people seem to have not everybody. People have an issue with that. Like, I'll say I don't know, and it's like, yo, pick a side. I'm telling you, I don't know. I need more information than that.
He's lying, Chuck. He knew that Jim was gonna take off like 3 months ago.
You know what's crazy? People gonna believe that. That's the craziest part. I've told the story before. Shout out to the Dons I was playing FIFA with, who genuinely believed when I joined up to. So it was people who are fans of the channel. I've told this before. And they was like, oh, Flawless, we fucks with what you do, the content. So I'm like, yeah, I appreciate it, word to turn. And he was like, what's going on with the ownership? And I was like, I have no idea. And he was like, you know what's going on with the ownership. I was like, I genuinely don't know what's going on with the ownership. And they was like, nah, bro, you know. And I'm like, nah, I don't know. And then he was like, nah, you know, you just don't want to tell us. And I'm like, I swear on my life, and if I knew, I would tell you, man. I tell everyone. They couldn't tell me that type of information. They couldn't. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of someone who's got too much to say for himself and knows too much information. Yeah, so he's saying, Lewis, you good?
Glaciers staying 10 more years. Yes,
This guy's a worse Chelsea manager than Frank Lampard in his second stint, bro.
This guy was saying early on stream.
Nottingham Forest at home. It's not for everybody.
You lost 3-0 at home to Luton in your first stint, bro. You're a disgrace.
Actually, it was 4-1, and we ran the
3-0. Sorry, I left it.
It was 4-1, and we ran the rule of last goal wins.
Didn't you get knocked out by MK Dons in the League Cup as well?
No, I missed that. It was Wolves.
What is it? I missed that one. I missed that game.
Cunha got 5 on our head top. It wasn't pretty.
These Chelsea FIFA content creators are embarrassing. I tell you, they're losing all the time.
Trust the process, people. Trust the process.
Process your P45. That's what
you were saying that 1 win, 1 draw, and like 2 losses as Chelsea standards.
2 draws.
Hey,
you know
2 draws.
No. I said it's progress because we lost all the games the first episode.
But Poch had these results, he wanted them out or Poch up. Hey, what about Lewis though?
Years of experience, I'll have you know. I'm in my first couple months of management. Come on,
that's fair. And the point away, the point away, considering where we was at in the table, the point away at Burnley was a good point.
You know, 7-3 to Wolves.
Yeah, he got packed.
8-3.
8-3 to Wolves.
It wasn't a good game. It defensively we struggled. You see, they just kept catching us on transition, and just the fullbacks they didn't know how to handle it. And you also have to take into account it was raining too.
Oh, because Ty.
It was raining.
It was raining, and then
that
does impact.
0-1-8 or something, or 9 or something. What is this? I don't. How can you lose 8-3 to Wolves? They don't even have 8 shots in normal play. What is this?
I will also say the defending in that game was just shambolic.
Did they even score 7 goals last season?
They will give you a penalty for breathing on a player in this FIFA.
You know what I like about all FIFA when people play FIFA? Do you know what I like? And they complain about the computer-generated players, and I think you're controlling them. How can you complain about computer-generated?
Because I know what I want to do with these players. Pause. It's not what's happening. The brain to control a thing it's not working.
33 goals in 6 games. That's how much Saeed.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Saeed.
It could be tough. It could be tough. I'm doing all right.
Saeed even said in Lewis's stream, he was like, "Yo, you're better."
Saeed once did a league season where he scored like 150 goals and conceded 120 or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like there's no.
Don't worry, Arsenal at home next.
This is what Old Trafford is asking for: the attack. Come on, man. Go on, man.
And that being said, all this FIFA talk, people, make sure you subscribe to the new channel on YouTube, Sarcasm City TV Gaming. That's where you're going to find all the gaming content. So all you lot in the chat, I need everybody to go subscribe. I don't know how many subscribers we're on, but by the end of the stream, we should be at least 10 subscribers over there, people. So go hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Yeah, Lewis, I bet you go subscribe over there, family. Yeah, I literally just set up literally before
the stream. Down now.
Appreciate it. So yeah, people, make sure you go subscribe, hit the notification bell because there'll be live streams over there. But don't worry, the content over here will stay the same as well. But the link's underneath in the description anyway. So yeah, Kingsman, big up to everyone. I know some people would have done it without saying they've done it in the chat, but salute to everyone who subscribed. Continue to get your questions in over here as well. Keep it Manchester United if you must. Any Chelsea questions, feel free. Any Tottenham Hotspur questions as well, feel free as well.
Subscribe for you outside of a rivalry perspective. Like when you deep, it's peak out of a rivalry perspective. I do feel bad for you because this is your only saving grace, and it's
facts. It's a wrap. Yeah.
From a rivalry perspective, we needed this. You could not have the Saudis, and we're good. That's a terrible combination.
See, me, my perspective from that is like, because I think
said you know what, Jess, you know what? Just shut the fuck up, mate. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear you guys say, yo. I even like your tone, yo. Shut up.
All I'm saying is, because I heard Eddie yesterday. And I literally just remember he was talking about, the whole Man United was the last saving grace to stop City to make it the City League instead of the Premier League. I'm like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I love City. I love the City. I hope City go 10 times in a row now. Like, I'll be real.
Guy, man.
I don't want Arsenal to win. What the hell?
Yeah, well, how about your team? How about Spurs?
I haven't seen trophies in 15 years. I can continue, bro. Like, what?
That's true. Yeah, nothing changes, bro.
I'm saying, so like, let it be City.
Long may it never change.
And that's what I was trying to say. So let City continue the Premier League, and nobody else wins. Like, fuck it.
But did Eddie think? Hang on. Did Eddie think that to stop the dominance, you were gonna get like challenged him within like 6 months or something? What?
Hey man, of course, yes, man. It was we gonna bring him in January. Yeah. And then boom, you know what I'm saying? And sign a load of players. I just go on a run.
Straight,
21 straight wins. 21 straight wins. 100%.
To be fair though, you getting Todibo though. Todibo, Thuram. The rest of the Nice, the rest of the Nice players are garbage, but them two though.
We need players, and don't worry. In regards to, I know you lot are asking about it, and I'll answer more questions during the week. Obviously, you lot got any questions in regards to the Sarcasm City TV gaming channel? I will be doing a members pro clubs team as well, so you get the Sarcasm City OGs with me, Surfer, the rest of the familiar, you lot know, Monts, etc., Tazo. But I will also run a members one as well, where TJ will be on there, Nero, and the rest, and everyone else who's in the group chat as well. And yes, Warrior J, I will be doing a career mode. Yes, no restarts over here. We'll be doing a Manchester United career mode. Yes. 100%.
Can you make it Can you make it realistic?
Yeah, I won't sign Mbappe.
Not to a takeover.
Choke.
I remember the conversations when we were talking about how Mbappe could potentially pull up at OT if
I might sign him, yo. If I got the money, I don't know how much Manchester United got in the game.
To be fair though, Jim Ratcliffe, he could bring Mbappe to United. It's just Ethan Mbappe.
It's hilarious. And now, Victor, man, I never forgot about you. You part of the OG collective. You know what I'm saying?
It's cross-platform. Count me in. I'm there.
Lewis will be there as well. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a new signing. Lewis will, because it's cross-platform, so he'll be in the Sarcasm City OG team. But
I am much better on content clubs.
You're going to get... What position
you play? We need people to fill out the bench.
What position do you play on club?
I'm goal scorer in my pro clubs team.
Would you play up top?
I do the little centre forward role.
Hey, what do you score like 10 goals per season?
Right now, I've got 61 goals. I think about 40 games.
All right, fair enough, man.
Hey, big up Tazer, I see you as well. And to T.O. says, you old gen or new gen? Old gen, I'm on PS4. That's what I'm on. I'm on PS4. But I will be running career mode, will be running clubs, and other games as well. But obviously, I start with the new FIFA.
I'm Series X, so that mean I'm not able to join, or?
Yeah, because you're not Xbox One, are you? You're the one above.
I mean,
We'll try it. We'll try it, but I don't think it works.
It depends. If you still got the old gen Xbox version there as well, because PlayStation gives you both options of the PS4 and the PS5.
Actually, I might see how much that is.
Yeah, I mean, you can just check it out, don't you?
Have a look. And that being said, there's over 70 people in here. We're only at 31 likes. What is this Jim Ratcliffe shares?
Stop
asking for 25% likes.
Yeah, 100% likes. You know what I'm saying? None of this 25% Jim Ratcliffe business. You know what I'm saying? 50 likes, people. Get a like check 1212. Bump it up as well, man. Bump it. And like I said, continue to support. Go subscribe to the gaming channel, man. Sarcasm City TV Gaming. The link's underneath in the description. It's in the chat as well. Hopefully, we should be at double figures now. I need to actually double check that. And yeah, continue to get your questions in. Big up Towser as well. I see you, Sheik. Good to see you in the chat as well. Yeah, man, because Pakistan lost to India in the Cricket World Cup as well.
And his bum and his beers are also ass.
His peak. Warrior Jason, Surfer, and Lewis thoughts on the upcoming Arsenal game. We'll go to you on that, Surfer.
I don't know. I'm optimistic. We are not the favourites. They're the favourites for the game. I need to see who's fit to play. But yeah, I'm optimistic. I mean, we haven't beaten them they've won the last 3 games there, so so it'll be a nice change to try and actually get something on the start of this run now after the international break. So we go Arsenal, then Brentford, then I think it's Spurs, is it? I think it's
Spurs,
City, Newcastle. Newcastle away is right after the last international break of the year. Not good. But yeah,
after or before?
After, straight. It's the game right after. I think it's like a Saturday lunchtime. I think it's lunchtime kickoff.
Wait, what is that? What was that, Jess? Sorry, I was reading something in the comments.
I was asking if it was before or after the next international break.
Yeah.
International break is, I think, the weekend of the 18th or something like that.
Oh, yeah, the 18th. Yeah.
And then there's nothing till like March, something like that. So, we got Newcastle the week up, the first game after the international break away, and that would be a hard game because we never win in Newcastle, really. Even our greatest teams never win there. But I'm optimistic, but they should and will be favourites for this game, no doubt about it. But I don't know, man. I mean, I think they're there to be good. They're there to be had. I think their performance against City has been very overblown and overrated. If you ask me, I know they won, but it's not as if I saw Edison making world-class save after save. Do you know what I mean? I can't even remember him making any saves.
I think it depends who you talk to be honest. Like, if you speak to Arsenal fans only, I think they are really overblown, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think it's because it's the first time they've beaten City in like 8 years, and I can't remember the last time they beat them at home. So, but what I'm saying is that I think, listen, they're more functional this year, Arsenal, so they're more defensive. So, but it'll be interesting to see who's like fit enough to play. But yeah, I'm more optimistic. But like I said, they are big favourites going ahead of in this game for sure.
They must.
Yeah, for real. Let me get to the super chat from V1. Big up as well. Says Flawless and United fans, do you not understand what's going on in the world right now? The world is divided. USA won't hand over United to Qatar for any price. It's all political and not business. Firstly, big up for the super chat. Second, the world's always divided. When has it never been united? From the beginning of time till 2023, the world has always been divided. There's always been issues and conflicts between people, between countries, etc. We had these two big things called World War I and II. In regards to that, find me a clip where I said that I don't get this because people always be putting empty statements in the chat. And you're my guy, V1. Where did I say that it was definitely going to happen? I don't know why. This comment makes no sense to me. I don't get it. In regards to, USA will hand over United to Qatar for any price. Where did I say they definitely will? That's what I want to know. Never anywhere. There's no statement from me. I've never said it on a live stream. Never said it on socials. Like, yeah, the deal will definitely happen. What are we talking about? And adding on top of that, we're acting like people haven't dealt with people they don't like. I'm saying, because let them offer 20 billion, guarantee they're taking that. Let them offer 50 billion. Obviously, they won't. Of course, they're taking that. Let them offer 100 billion. Are they taking that? Yes. So let's cut the shit like it can't be done for any price. Nonsense. Absolute stupidity. But big up for the super chat anyway, V1. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat as well. Winners Corner had a question. Lewis, what would be the best game plan to get 3 points against this Arsenal team?
Give Arsenal the ball, defend in good numbers, and try to hit them on transition. I think that's our best way out. Because if we try to go man-to-man with us, I don't think we're going to do well. We're going to open up a lot more gaps for them to expose. But I think being more defensive-minded is what works for us. It worked for us last season. Like I keep saying, we should have been 2-0 up in the first 15 minutes. I think if we do the pragmatic thing, I'm not going to say we'll win, but I don't think we'll lose. So I think that's the best way to get 3 points. Just make the most of your chances.
Are you saying that about Surfer? Would you set up the same way, or would you be a bit more proactive, a bit more offensive? Or would you sit in and give them the ball, hit them on the counter attack, try to catch them in transition, etc.?
I think midfield's key. I think he's going to go with Enzo, Caicedo and Gallagher in midfield. And I'll try and win it there. I don't know if I presume Saka's going to be fit and Martinelli's going to start. But then Gusto's going to be back. And it'll be interesting. We'll still play Cole at left back. So that'll be the thing for me. Whether Cole can keep Saka a bit quiet. And then, I think he's right. I think if we play more counter-attacking, leave Palmer and I'd go with Palmer, Sterling and Sterling and Jackson. I don't know. I'll definitely go with Palmer and Sterling, but I don't know who I'd go with up front, whether it be Jackson or Berger at this point, because I'm not too sure whether their centre backs will prefer a more physical battle than a more of a battle with Jackson, who's a bit unpredictable. Really all depends.
Big up,
I definitely.
Magic come every single
That's just
time.
come in the shot.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's what I would do. But I'd pack the midfield and I'd just tell. I'd Enzo, Caicedo, and Gallagher and go more physical. So I don't know if he's going to play Partey with Rice and Odegaard to match up. He may do, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see who he goes with up front. That'd be
I'm interested to see if that's the midfield. I'm interested to see if he wants to have Enzo deeper or he wants to have Enzo in the 10. That's what I'm gonna be interested to see, because even though Enzo from a deeper area of the pitch, I feel like he can affect obviously the game the way he does. In the same way, though I think the negative is that we saw Arsenal, despite me though thinking, I think the performance against City wasn't great from an offensive standpoint, because obviously they have to score goals to win the football match, because that's how it works. Shout out to Sean Dyche. Put the ball into the net. It's not rocket science. But from a defensive standpoint and their pressing as well, they were superb in my opinion in that game, where you completely shut down City to a point where they only had 4 shots all game, 1 on target all game. And which team does it do? Which teams do you really see that doing in general against City? So
no, I understand.
That's why I say I'm gonna be interested. I'm just wondering if he just switches Gallagher and Enzo in their own positions, in my opinion.
I think he will go with Gallagher more, but not as a 10, but just the one who presses more. I've been looking at our stats. I've been looking at our stats, and we're actually up there as a team pressing high. So a pressing stats. So I think he'll go with that, but it won't be like a 10. It'll be more like a basic 3 in there. More case most of the game against Burnley. I know Gallagher went up a bit further in the second half a bit, but more like that. I would presume. I'm guessing. I'm not presuming. I'm guessing. I honestly don't. I wouldn't. I think that's the 3 he'll go with, but I don't know if he'll go with a flat 3 and press, or go with a bit Gallagher going a bit more. But I presume he'll let Gallagher off the leash and ask him to retrieve the ball and then give it to Palmer and Sterling, whoever the striker is, and let them do what they need to do. So.
No, that's fair. Warrior Jason's question for Jess: do you trust in Højbjerg for the Fulham game since Basuma would be okay? Wait, is Basuma suspended? That's what he's basically saying.
No,
Do you trust Højbjerg?
No, he's not suspended.
What if he gets a booking? Is he suspended for the next game?
Oh, sorry, he's suspended. Oh, sorry, he's suspended.
He is suspended.
Oh yeah, because he got sent. Oh yeah. Warrior J set me up, but yeah, go on.
Hold on. Is it?
Yeah, you laughing.
Oh yeah, I was confused for a second because I thought we were gonna play Fulham next or whatever. It's gonna be Crystal Palace. Me personally, I would just play Højbjerg because even if Højbjerg plays in their position, it's not like Fulham are great this season, in my opinion. And I feel like if you play Højbjerg there, I think he can do a job for a game. Because it's not like the issue with Højbjerg is when you see this guy too much and then you get consistent. He's starting to be consistent in making errors. So you kind of go 50-50 where like either you get in a good game for football or you get in a bad game. I'd rather go with that risk than risking Basuma to miss the chance to play against Chelsea at home, obviously. But in the same time, I think that's from my opinion. I think Ange's standpoint, he's just going to play him, and if Basuma picks up the yellow, then obviously Ange's not going. It's not going to be a negative for Ange, but I think. But this is the thing that I view it as well, where like if Ange goes with Basuma, he just wants the best chances for our team to win. He doesn't want to be conservative and be scared of a player missing the next game if it means, even though it's an important match, especially for a lot of Spurs fans who want to get one over Chelsea and Poch as well. But in the same time, he's just looking at a game by game basis, and I'm like, I just want my best players out there. And I don't think there's anything wrong against it, in my opinion. It's just that it's just going to expose our depth, in my opinion, there. Mm-hmm. And in a way, I don't really mind exposing it because it makes people really going to wake up and see the downgrade from Basuma to Højbjerg. And I feel like it's sometimes needed, these reminders, because I've seen it on the timeline where they see Højbjerg come on, put in a good performance for like 10 minutes because this is when he always comes on, and be like, you know what, he can be a good squad player here. That's why I'm kind of like, you know what, expose him for 90 minutes and see what happens. Everybody's just going to turn on him. Like I saw earlier, like a tweet from somebody, can't wait for Richarlison to score after international break. That's like the 5th time I've seen that now since he's been at Tottenham. So it's like like I said, man, I'm both ways with it. Like if Basuma plays that game, I don't really care if he gets yellow, because I would care, but then it's on the manager where like he should know the risk of what he's doing. But in the same way, I kind of like it, to be honest. Again, it's just showing like fairness. You're going in there and you're just doing what you're supposed to do, which is win football matches. Like, okay, we're losing Basuma, but we won the game against Fulham. Like that's what's most important, to be honest. Like let's say Basuma doesn't play against Fulham, we don't get the 3 points. We play against Chelsea where Basuma's there, we don't get the 3 points. You know, like then we both games and he gets a yellow in that Chelsea game too. Then we lose Basuma and we didn't get 3 points in both of games or one of the games. So it's like it goes both ways, to be honest. Like so many scenarios that can end up happening, but let's see what Ange's gonna do. And like, I don't really have an issue with what he's doing currently. Obviously, he got back-to-back manager of the month. I see, especially Liverpool fans, being hella salty about it getting it because they saying how he won it because of a Jorginho mistake and because of a own goal. I mean, if you look at Arsenal's goals, I'm like, they are.
They've had a lot of deflected goals. They've had
at least I can sit here and say we got
a lot of penalties.
Yeah, they've had
a lot of
penalties
too. Penalties too. At least I can sit here and say we got goals from open play. At least.
Wait, is Anthony Taylor on Saturday?
I don't know actually. We need to check actually, but yeah, man, nah. I don't have just what's going on with too much, but it just gives me a headache. This whole thing, but
sorry.
So now like, it just gives me a headache when I have to start thinking about the shit players in the team, and like it's just one of them ones.
Hey, Liverpool got handed both their goals against Brighton. Let's get it right. Flawless and I were watching it. Flawless and I were watching that game. They got handed both their goals against Brighton. Let's face it. You know what I mean? Remember against Brighton, Liverpool-Brighton.
Oh yeah, they scored. Why did they? That's why they got well. Brighton was poor defending most of.
What I'm saying is they got handed.
Sorry, I was in automatic mode because I hear Liverpool. I just think of them complaining about refereeing decisions. They automatically.
This is what they're doing now. Every day. I mean, last game was Brighton. Yeah, they were crying hell like, my God, we got cheated again. Man, this is gonna be the season. Like,
Liverpool fans. Managers of the month generally go to the team with the most wins. All right, Klopp didn't get it because you drew and you lost your last 2 games. Okay, I know that doesn't compute in your mind that Klopp's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and somehow he finished second in the league. We got manager of the season once, which doesn't make any sense. But you know what I mean. So it's one of those.
When it suits to, like, and I see this tweet about wait until Christmas when Spurs is gonna chop off and that. Like, I'm like, okay, yo.
I hope not. I actually, as much as I dislike you being happy, I hope you lot don't fall off. You're my only saving grace of the season.
I can't lie.
Wait till we rock up to that shithole.
I mean, in the current,
easy 3 points for Spurs.
Hey, fuck it, man. We have to do it. We have to do it. But the funny thing is, I don't think we're gonna fall off until like I generally see reasons why. Because even the games when people say, Spurs got lucky. Where is it then for these Arsenal wins and these Liverpool wins or these City wins when they win 1-0? Then it's monster mentality, winners mentality. But when we win 1-0, then it's like, you got lucky. You couldn't create. Which is funny enough because we should have actually been up 3-0 before the second yellow from Bissouma.
Yeah. And to the Blue Studio here, who says, "Can I join the show, brother? Please send me the link." He says, "I'm a new subscriber." Shout out to my G Lewis. Big up to you.
Big up my
for
G.
being a new subscriber. Lovely segue because I'm not sending the link out for this show. All from Monday. I'm doing fan calling shows all week long. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 10 p.m. UK time. You know what I'm saying? Fan calling show week, supporters week. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I may do one Wednesday, I'm not sure, but definitely Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 10 p.m. UK time. It's on the upcoming live stream schedule. It's open for anybody to call in. Doesn't matter what team you support. Doesn't matter what the title is. Feel free to call in and get whatever you want off your chest in regards to in the sporting world, people. I say you may want to have a rant about something, may want to ask me a question, may disagree with me about something, whatever the case may be. Open to anybody. Doesn't matter if you're new here, doesn't matter if you're a regular. And that's the one is technically today, 10 p.m. UK time as well. But yeah, big up to you. AJ Bye, I see you as well. Big up to AJB. I see you. Large up.
Big up the new people every time.
As well. I was gonna say because Cam asked me, Flawless, bro, what are you saying about United now? The news has come out. I've personally not heard anything as I've not watched any streams like that since Thursday. Surprisingly, you were in the stream yesterday. I was shocked because all these other dickheads was there. So I'm surprised you wasn't a part of that clan. Yes,
what?
We're here for support. Sure, man. You can't say that with a straight face. You know what you could do with your support word to you, Surfer? You can shove it. You can shove it.
I want everyone to clip this. You know when he goes, I don't know why people are attacking me. He's the first one to
exactly. And now we want to support. No, we want to support. No, you don't. This is what they call flip flop these days.
Yeah.
This is what they call flip flop.
Victim mentality. Victim mentality. That's what it is. It's victim mentality.
Are you a Liverpool fan in disguise? Like.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. Yeah. Simon Hooper.
But yeah, just in regards, obviously, Cam have spoken on it, but like without going in depth again, that was the light at the end of the tunnel. Now that tunnel has come crashing down. That was our medium and long term future, like was in the hands. Like short term, we was like not gonna do anything of note, like on a major schedule. However, with Sheikh Jassim, that definitely would have brought a big bright side to the medium and long term. But now it's a wrap. Now show's over. Now I'm just strapped in like, all right, this is what it's going to be. We are a domestic cup side for the strong foreseeable. This is what it is. Celebrate win. That's why I celebrated the Carabao Cup win so much last season. Be like, oh, it's only the Carabao Cup. Yeah, I bet you wish you celebrated it now. Because that's the ceiling. Our ceiling is top 4. And when I say, I'm not saying we get there, I'm saying the best we can do is top 4. When I say top 4, third at best, and the domestic cups. Champions League, Premier League, forget about it. Unless 2 things happen. We get an elite manager, like just of a serious level, and we get someone upstairs who's also elite. And that's very tough to do. And that's very tough to get someone in those, to get an elite manager just by itself, or get someone who's elite upstairs just by itself. So you're asking for a lot. Asking for a hell of a lot. Hey, Prime, show, man. Hey, Prime, you are the classic version of victim FC. Don't do that. Why is everyone crashing on me? You know what I'm saying? I don't like Italian women. Blah, blah, blah. Blue Studio says, I have a question to Lewis. What do you think of the matchup between Caicedo and Rice for Arsenal? Also, do you think we can beat them with less possession or more possession?
Rice is getting cooked up and served on Saturday evening. Simple as. We're probably going to play with less possession in general. Like, I feel like it's going to be one of those games. But, yeah, I think both players will have good matches, in all honesty. It will come down to moments. This game will come down to moments. I don't expect us to get battered. I keep saying I see 1 goal, maybe 2 max in this game, nothing else.
You know what's funny? Because when I was going through stats for Tottenham this season, and I looked at Chelsea's offensive stats. Obviously, the goal scoring wasn't the greatest stat. But outside from that, Chelsea actually ranked pretty decent in like expected stats for scoring or just offensive stats in general, even pressing stats like Sofa mentioned earlier. And even where Chelsea actually, because Arsenal fans brought it up on my timeline, field tilt. So I had to look at what that actually means. And this is where your team holds possession the most. And ironically, Chelsea's right up there in terms of field tilt, in terms of having possession quite up the pitch. So Chelsea's been used this season to having the ball a lot than most oppositions or most teams this season, actually. I think Chelsea even had more possession than us this season, to be honest, in numbers. But then again, that's will come from the fact that they had an easy fixtures. The easiest fixtures, obviously, according to the Premier League. I don't know. But it's going to be interesting to see how Poch is actually going to... Is he trying to have the ball? Is he not trying to have the ball? It depends. It really depends, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I actually can't wait for the game, though, because, man, this international break is killing me, so I actually can't wait.
I'm looking forward to the Premier League coming back in regards from a context perspective, because international break sucks. LFC for the double, been a member of the channel for a month, much appreciated. He says Sir Jim is the right man, trust to process the Glazers. Hey, I trust the Glazers when you trust FSG. Bet. You know what I'm saying?
Big up Sir Jim Ratcliffe.
Deal?
John W. Henry and that.
Yeah, man.
By the way, fish thinking about it. I've got FSG out in a minute.
Interesting.
Funny that you don't hear it unless they lose.
Sheik, big up my guy Sheik every single time. Says, Lewis, will you be at the game or will you boo Havertz?
Yes, I will be at the game, and for the match day, I'm not going to smoke until after the match, so I have enough lung capacity to boo him for 90 minutes. We will be there.
Yes. I respect that. I do. I respect that.
I would say this international break has been worse because of Hazard retiring. So the end of Salah Hazard debates are just annoying. They get it anyway every international break. But oh man, it's so boring. It's like it used to be. Drogba was, I don't know why, but the Drogba debates. It's like people bored. What's going on? Yeah, people bored. But this because Hazard retired now, it's like Liverpool fans. I don't know why. It's like everyone. It's main character syndrome, isn't it? If Hazard alone to retire, no, he's not better than Salah. It's like, okay, fine, but we weren't saying that. He's just retiring. We just appreciate the player. Yeah, but it's just like whatever. But I want this international break over anyway. But just because of that, we have to have one more Hazard versus Salah debate, which is mad, right? Because if you think about it, they only crossed over in the Premier League 2 seasons. You know what I mean? It's not as if
they were head to head. There was a rivalry.
Yeah, it's not even like the Lampard-Gerrard debate is a proper debate because they played in the same era, right? These two literally played crossover 2 seasons, where one season Salah was the better player in 17-18, and 18-19 Hazard was the better player. And it's like, it doesn't make any sense. And all this like, oh, but Salah's got longevity. And it's like, Hazard's been playing since he was 16 at Lille, right? Carrying him to league titles. Yeah, let's face it, right? Let's face it, right? No one rated Salah until after his first season at Liverpool. I remember when Liverpool
when
fans
it's Neymar, we can waffle about his Santos time.
I remember when Liverpool fans bought him, and I remember
Double standards.
Remember when Liverpool bought him, and even their fans, they questioned it and they laughed for 37 million because of the Chelsea thing, because he's a reject and stuff like that.
Yeah,
exactly. Don't care.
And on top of that, because it's not like Klopp wanted him. Klopp is well known.
No, he didn't want them. No.
Götze and Brandt. That were the two, and he ended up getting Salah and Mane. 2 things. Big up to A. Solomon for gifting 5 memberships.
Shout out A. Solomon.
A. Solomon, real one. Much appreciated. Everyone, make sure you give A. Solomon his claps and his flowers in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And give him his applause. Give him his applause in the chat. Love that for gifting.
Do you know how I get away? Do you know how I step away from the Salah Hazard debate? They didn't even play in the same position. So I can have them on either wing.
Exactly, like one is left.
I can have them on either wing. I can step away and go, they didn't even play in the same position, bro.
Fact.
It's done.
I'm saying. So
jeez, I got a membership. My guy. Let's
there
go.
You go, A. Solomon. Big up. And big up to Daniel as well, who just upgraded to become a Sarcasm City General. Hey, salute, Daniel. Make sure, link for the memberships in the pinned comment. And that's very important about being a member with the fan calling shows coming up, because if you are a member, one of the perks is you queue jump on fan calling shows. So if you ace first come first serve on the fan calling shows, but if you're a member and you call in, you're on the next in line. So your queue jump 2 people, 4 people, 6, however many people are indeed there. But big up for becoming a member, Daniel, as well. And A. Solomon again, big up for gifting the 5 membership. Everyone who is gifted, anyone who's got gifted one of the memberships, make sure you salute him in the chat and say big up as well. You know what I'm saying? And big up Casually FC as well. Large up to Marshall every single time. Large up. You know what I'm saying? Large up every single time. Blue Studio says, "Yeah, go on."
There was something that I wanted to put in this Hazard Salah thing.
Okay.
I said it too. When I actually had to mute the word Salah, so I just don't have to see it anymore. Because I was like, yo, I'm actually in agreement. When I see players retire, I'm like, leave this whole thing about having to compare them to other creators in their positions at the end. Like later on, like let the guy be cool, let this guy retire and shit like that. But the funny thing is, I don't even know who actually started it on the timeline, which then effectively just been on my timeline everywhere. Like it was just
that's what started it, man. People are bored.
You see what I mean? This is like Hazard not even the same level as Mane. No, you know what? He's not. He's superior to him in every way. That's why he's not the level of him. But that's even Liverpool fans don't even look. If you look at Mons, the way he speaks about Mane, you go, I think he'll credit him with 18-19, but he won't credit him with anything else. It's all Salah, and he's absolutely right. And I like Mane, but it's just the point of, it's like, it's very. That's why I always said there's not a GOAT in football. I don't like the GOAT debates in football because it's a generational discussion.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like this I can understand this generation of Chelsea fans putting Hazard as their GOAT, and I understand that. My GOAT's Zola.
You said,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm an older fan.
I wish I got to watch Zola every week.
So players like Zola, Ginola, and Bergkamp, if they're playing now, they absolutely destroy these defenses.
Oh, Bergkamp.
If Kantner was playing as well. Good Lord Almighty! Imagine Shearer now. He'd absolutely destroy these defenses.
Against these defenders now who don't want to defend.
Yeah. On a side note, did you see what Ben Foster said about Virgil van Dijk?
Nah, what did he say?
Nah.
What did he say?
Greatest defender he's ever seen. So I'm abbreviating. Like
Ben Foster's a joke anywhere. He's a joke.
Ben Foster also called Salah a penalty merchant a few years ago.
Did he?
yeah. I got the screenshot to that when Ryan dropped that in the shameless chat.
That was hilarious. That
is ridiculous. No, but it's like that's why we said to you there's only a few sports where there's a consensual GOAT, right? For me, in sprinting, it's Usain Bolt, and it's not even close, right? He's the overall GOAT, right? He's the overall GOAT. But it's like every other sport nearly, look like tennis, Formula One.
It's very much generational.
Generational, right?
Generational. It's very, very, very much generational. Because if you talk to someone
it's generational. It's generational at clubs, let alone like an overall discussion.
That's the point I was going to make. Because if I talk to my uncle, his best Manchester United 11, or even my pops, his best Manchester United 11 is going to be different to mine. And if I talk to my younger cousins, theirs is going to be different just because of what you've seen. I stand by it, and I still say this till forever. Jaap Stam is the best centre back we've ever seen in the Premier League. Easy. I even think it's a debate. He's Go on.
He's good, but is he Christensen? Why are you guys laughing?
No, he's better.
You know what we laughing, but no, you threw me off right there. But
I don't know.
For me, it's like I feel sorry for the. See, I'm quite young myself, but I've seen obviously Cristiano and Messi and at least. I feel sorry for the kids. They're gonna look up and see guys like Saka being the GOAT of this generation. Oh my god! I can't. This is peak, and I'm sad too because I was watching the Beckham documentary and I'm looking some of these throwbacks names that I saw like Cantona and the Aura and the shit like that. I know Aura it sounds very misused these days, but these guys in that era, that is real Aura because I saw today like a clip of R9 playing in like a very awful pitch because Van Dijk was complaining about how after the France game the pitch was bad, and I saw the R9 clip where the pitch literally the ball couldn't even roll for like 1 centimeter properly. I'm like, yo, Van Dijk, are you really that much of a bitch, man? Like, is this what it is?
Don't get mistaken. Like Ronaldo, what reminded me when I watched the Brazilian Ronaldo doc, without the injuries, he would have been undisputed GOAT. Just that injury. He would have been the undisputed. Ronaldinho's my GOAT. Like he's the best player I've ever seen. But it would have been Ronaldo second. It would have been Ronaldo had the injuries not done what they did to him. Because he never got chance to continue at the rate he was at. Ronaldinho just didn't care. That's what it was.
Watch him when he plays. Watch his highlights for Inter Milan. He's just doing stuff.
I used to watch him live.
This is the Italian league in the 90s. This is the best league in the world in the 90s. The Italian league. This was the best league in the world by far. Wasn't the Premier League. Wasn't Spain. Wasn't Germany. The Italian league, and he was doing stuff there that honestly he can fit. For me, as many players, he can fit in any era of football. This guy. He was just unbelievable in when he played for Inter Milan, and he didn't even win that much. I think they won the UEFA Cup. If I'm right, Inter Milan. I don't know if they won the domestic cup.
I think they won the UEFA Cup, and I think they have.
They didn't win the league or anything like that.
I think one league. I might have won one league, maybe.
But that was a side note. That was the same Inter team. Remember Zanetti? They forced him to give out the number 9, so he got a 1+8.
Oh, you're talking about Zamorano? Zamorano.
Zamorano. Yeah, Ronaldo's just he was just that's the thing. It's like like you say, Ronaldinho's your GOAT. I like Ronaldinho. For me, Ronaldinho, I was at that 2005 game. That's the best performance by any opposing player I've ever seen in my life. For 10 seconds when he scored that goal, the stadium didn't know what happened. What happened? He's like, why are they all gone over there celebrate? I don't. Oh shit! He scored, like stuff like that. So, but like Zidane's my GOAT. But if you look at it, I bet he would honestly. That's why there's no consensus. You can say Messi's your GOAT, fine. Messi's your GOAT, fine. I'm not going to argue.
Yeah, I say Zidane. Zidane's the best midfielder I've ever seen.
Yeah,
he's the best. He's the best midfielder I've ever seen. Best attacking midfielder, like clear. I like Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Zidane. Like those three as like my three, I go, yeah, you man were unreal. And don't get me wrong, that's no shot to Cristiano Ronaldo, that's no shot to Messi, but those three, they're just, and they did it, and errors count. They did it in a tougher time. I'm sorry, I'm saying they did it in a tougher time. They did. Like, they performed in a tougher time.
They didn't play in the era where Gabriel has been considered as one of the best.
Like there's literally a picture of Brazilian Ronaldo playing for Brazil. And it's against Italy, and he's being tackled. It's a double slide tackle by Maldini and Cannavaro. Arguably the two of easily top 5 defenders we've ever seen. And he's playing against them both. Like, There's levels to this, but hey, it's a whole different conversation. But before we continue, over 120 people in here. Big up. You lot really love the crud. Get us up to 90 likes, people. Like check 1212. Let's hit the like button. Let's subscribe here to Sarcasm City TV. Right, 8,376. Get us to 8,380. Only asking for 4 more subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis's channel as well, Carefree Lewis G. And on top of that, make sure you subscribe to the new Sarcasm City TV gaming channel, Sarcasm City TV Gaming. Type that in, it will pop up. The link's underneath in the description. One of the mods will drop it in the chat. And to use a 007 asking me, no, I don't watch NHL. I don't watch it, so I don't have a team.
What's that? You know the famous quote about hockey?
About go on. What is it going?
I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. That's what happened. You know what I mean?
Nah, I hear that. May Solomon. Actually, this is a good one. We'll get to this. Who says, how many points do you realistically see Chelsea picking up in their next 7 games? It's going to be good. 1 sec, I'll pull up the fixture list now. I'm sure Jez will chime in as well. But yeah, we'll get Surfer and Lewis's thoughts as well. 1 second. Just pulling up the fixture list now. So obviously it's Arsenal at home, Brentford at home. We won't count Blackburn. Tottenham away, City at home, Newcastle away. Shit, you are really running the gauntlet. Brighton at home, Manchester United away. Then that's the 7. 1, 2. You don't know I'm not too good with numbers. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 7. All right, we'll go with you, sir, for Chelsea, Arsenal. What are you saying?
Oh, we're going individual games. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go individual games. Yeah, we'll go individual games.
I'm gonna go draw.
First? I bet you. Have you been asked this already? Do you have your total ready? Because we don't have to go individual games.
15 points. If we got 15 points,
that reminds me of Somebody did that on stream in the comment section. Nice. When I was on Pirate Radio and Manchester United had a tough run, and I think
no, you did it with someone on a.
Was it on the here as well?
Yeah, when you went, it was when Ollie and you went before it was the season he got stacked, and you and they said like. I think they said.
I remember the stream now. Yeah, I remember.
And you think we're getting double figures? So
it was Statman. It was Statman who said that.
Was it Baines?
No, it wasn't Statman. It was someone else.
But Statman said something at the score.
The thing is, that guy's never appeared on the stream again. I don't know.
Yeah, disappeared. It's like the guy who at the start. It's like the guy who started this season said we're gonna get our attacking players are gonna get 180 GNA. Yeah, 180 GNA this season. Yeah. So what's his name? Angus. Some done pops up called Angus. 180. 180. He said we're gonna get 100 across like 8 attackers. Yeah, this is legit. It's a Man United podcast. People in the chat know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Shout out LFC because he was going on, and I was, people be attention seeking, so I was just ignoring him as he's talking because he's saying United are gonna do this, that, and the third, and it's before the Wolves game, so it was one of them. And and then LFC for the see,
let me know.
Daniel. Yeah. If someone knows the episode, let us know. And then LFC for the W is it? He's still in the chat now. He went to him. All right. So how many numbers are you like? How many goals and assists is each player getting? So then I've gone, you know what? Let's stop the show and let's actually break this down. And then when he broke it down, like the numbers from individual players, it was like 156, like across 7 players in the Premier League. Yeah, Denton, that was his name. Denton. Was it Denton Angus? Yeah, him. And we ain't seen him since. Well, shout out to him.
Does he actually know that even elite clubs struggle to get that much?
Yeah, man said 156 GNA. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I can't even wait. So that's that's like, what 78. Wait, that's only 78. Well, 78 goals, right?
It was saying no. But like it was combined. So like he did individual player and like he did like individual players and like what assists they get. So Bruno, he was like, he's gonna get like 40 goals and like
40 goals,
something crazy like that.
That's what I'm saying. Something like literally that
40 goals.
Even the best clubs in the world right now, their players struggle to get that.
Yeah, and that was the craziest part. Someone said it in the chat. That was just in the Premier League. He didn't include other competition. Yeah.
180 GNA in the Prem.
Something like that. Yeah.
Bro, I'm watching Erling Haaland struggle to get goals in a great Man City team. You think Bruno's gonna get 40?
Yeah, it was
GNA?
He had Bruno at like 30
how much
goals.
G&A was that again?
It was like 100 and I think it was 180 from like across like 6-7 attacking players. So it was like Rashford
goals each, 25 G&A each.
Yeah, it was like Rashford, Højlund, Anthony, Mount, Bruno, Sancho, I think Martial. I think that was it. I think it was
Martial. What the hell?
Garnacho as well. Garnacho. I have to find the stream.
The free scoring Garnacho. Yeah, of course.
It's crazy. Hey, shout out to LFC for the double. I swear, surfer. I'm on the stream and we just talking United, and I it was a solo dolo stream, so that'll narrow it down. And I'm just ignoring man because man's just talking like in the chat. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. And then LFC
when was
for the
this?
double. This
when
was
this?
Before the Wolves game. It was before the Wolves game.
I say you guys have you got a minus goal difference still, or is that 0 or something? You were 108, 100. Just the attackers alone. 100. You guys you scored 53 goals last season. How are you doubling? How are you doubling your? I don't know what is this logic?
It was no logic.
What?
That was just
literally double you're doubling your. This is 53 goals the entire team, not like just the attack, the entire team, right? But you expect the attack to double your entire team.
Daniel remembered it. You know what I'm saying? Daniel was there. He said Bruno 40 G&A, Mount 20 G&A, forgot the rest. Yeah,
in the same
double
team.
Was there. Yeah,
in the same team. 60 G&A.
Yeah, he said it was bad.
That is
Mount's not going to get 60 touches in games. What is this?
Right, if anyone knows the stream,
they'll find it. The chat they'll find it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Sheik, we ain't seen him since. And all I can remind you, like, it was a solo stream. So it was a Man United podcast. It was a solo dolo one. It was just me on the stream. And it was around, if it was either before the Wolves game or around it, the comments will find it. These lot will find it. Because they was there. They remember.
You know what? The funny part is that there is logic to it. There is logic to be fair. Like, he thought, you know what, these guys are going to put on the Manchester United jersey. The kid is gonna give the kid is gonna give the pole. They're gonna kiss the badge before the game. They're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, and they're gonna get the power. And they're gonna perform out there, like, bro. That was the logic, because.
Hey, you know whose fault it was? Because normally I get blamed for these type of things. LFC for the double was the guy who sparked it, because he said, "All right, so what numbers are they getting?" So then I stopped what I was talking about, put up LFC's double, and I was like, "All right, you clearly want attention, so let's break it down." And then he was just listing the numbers. And obviously, I ain't the best with maths, but I had the calculator out. The chat was doing their thing. And yeah, it was like 180 in the Premier League alone. So that's not including champs, FA Cup, and League Cup. So you saying we were going to get like 250, 300 goals in the season and that?
What is this, a Saudi career mode? What is this? I'll use one of your words. That statement, that whoever put that in the chat, that's one of the most egregious things I've ever heard in my life. 108. 108 G&A for your attackers.
No, 180. Right? It was 180. It was something like that.
180.
It was 80. It was 80. It was 80.
It was 118.
By the way, just in context, yeah.
We said 108.
I want whatever that guy was on. That is some good.
In context of that, I think there was. I don't know. He probably was. Maybe he was trolling. But let's say he was even trolling. Let's say he was even being for real. In context, I think the last 5 years, City only broke the 100 goals record, but by one season, inside 5 seasons. So that's City. Like,
see, yeah, Daniel was there. See, I knew it was something crazy. He's saying it was 156 in the league overall, but it was something outrageous anyway. It was something outrageous.
180 in the season, not just.
How much are United on now?
Yo, probably we've been scoring less than a goal a game.
They're the minus right now.
They're the minus goal difference.
We're minus goal difference in 10th. You ain't seen man since.
They're the minus goal difference in the Champions League as well.
To be fair though,
Sorry,
to be fair though, Nottingham. You have a bit of a goal difference. It's Nottingham Forest though.
I got 9 league goals.
I'm glad the chat though, because the chat, like I said, a lot of the chat was there. Warrior J, who's probably there, you just don't remember. But yeah, it was a solo stream. It wasn't too long ago. Like I said, it was either before the Wolves game or after the Wolves game. It might have been. I'm thinking it was like a Monday or a Thursday. It might have been a Thursday episode or the Monday after the Wolves game. But it was solo.
Just to let you know, in the calendar year of 2012, Lionel Messi got just over 90 goals in all competitions.
One of the greatest players we've ever
One of
seen.
the greatest of all time, yeah. In a calendar year, right? And that's taking like 2 or 3 months out, right? For like the summer and everything. But this guy was expecting, right? Rashford, Højlund, Martial, Anthony, Sancho at the time, Garnacho, anyone else?
You know what's crazy? I don't even think you know what's crazy. You said, but this is gonna blow your mind. I don't even think we signed Højlund yet. I don't even think Højlund yet. Yeah, LFC for the double said this was before Højlund, because Højlund didn't play for the Arsenal game. He wasn't in the squad. I know he was injured.
I thought Messi was going to get outscored in a year by Bruno and Mount combined.
If that ever happens,
brother.
Wait a minute. And they expected, hang on, in this same chat, 180 DNA, and you expected Bruno and Mount combined together to get a third of that?
I wish he was there, man. Shout out Denton, man. That's his name. Denton Angus. Denton Angus, man.
What if United the United players all just gave them all a head start? You know what? We're gonna forget all of you guys, and then we're gonna go deliver 180 GA.
It was hilarious.
In like 30 more games.
And Warrior J, like I said, it's definitely on the Mandem United podcast this season playlist. So it's the Mandem United podcast 2023/24, and it's so all I can tell you.
Put Anthony Martial in there.
Yeah, exactly. It is. Yeah, I don't know why in it. I don't know why he was expecting these guys.
The guy can't even stay healthy, let alone
legit before Højlund. Because I don't think we added Højlund's numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Has Martial even scored? Has Martial even scored 100 league goals for United?
No, I don't think he has.
In 9 years, he's not scored 100 league goals, and you expect him to be part of it? Oh, for God's sake, man! I mean,
it was hilarious. Oh, it had me rolling at the time. I remember because I say in the chat though, because there was people who was in the chat at the time. LFC for the W kicked it off. Stephanie G was there. Sheik was there as well. Oh. Brilliant, man. It was one of the bad times. Yeah. No worries, Warrior J.
Good times.
Oh, that was hilarious. Don't worry about it. I'll get to it. But yeah, back to regular scheduling, people. Yeah, how many points you reckon you pick up in the next 7
180.
Hey, don't check the maths. It's just gonna work out.
Oh, Jesus. Had me rolling.
89 career United goals for Martial. That's what I mean. So it's basically 10 a season. 10 a season goals. Are you expecting it?
She's trying to find it. Like I say, someone will find it. Say it will pop up somewhere because it's still there. It's still there. It wasn't too long ago. Check the playlist out. Check out the playlist it's on, people. Mandem United podcast 23/24.
That's outrageous, that statement. 180 GNA. There's not even 180 people watching. Do you know what I mean? There's right now 180 GNA. That is outrageous. Matt, honestly.
Sheik, it was a solo dolo one. There was no one else, because if there was people in the stream, they would have been laughing. It was 100% a Mandem United podcast, and it was solo. I know those two things. 100% it was. There was no one else in the stream. If there was other people in the stream, we would have remembered who was on stream. The numbers was crazy. It really was. Someone gonna find it. It gonna pop up. It is. Yeah, man, Mason Mount, who has 8 open to play assists in 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And has cracked to double figures.
And Bruno in the same. So what were you expecting? Bruno to start the game, get 2 or 3 GNA, sub Mount on, he gets 1 or 2 GNA. Is this what we're doing in the same team?
That's hilarious opponent, because like basically these are like Bruno's stats are all time. It's like an all-timer season actually.
I cannot think in modern history a team has got 180 goals or 180 GNA. Do you know what?
It's mad. That's how we was like, until Manny said he had to be trolling, maybe, but he was again, just for context, people, he was talking in the chat for the longest, and I was just going back and forth with other people in the chat, answering questions, giving my thoughts on whatever was going on at the time, and then LFC for the double then said to him, okay, how many, how many goals and assists is each player getting, or something along those lines. And I seen that, and when you know what, LFC for the double, let's go there, and clicked up the comment. And then we spoke to Denton and then got his numbers. And then I had the calculator, it was sat right here, had the calculator on the other laptop, was adding it up. People in the chat was adding it up as well. Yeah, we got to 150 plus. Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't even know. They might have come close. I don't even know if Messi, Neymar, and Suarez got 108. Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like
some of the greatest trios we've ever seen.
I don't
even think Benzema, Ronaldo, and Bale hit that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. Benzema wasn't even scoring goals like that.
It
was brilliant, man. Like I said, it was around the Wolves time. Because I think, because we were talking about the whole season. So I'm thinking it was before.
You must have thought United would win the league then.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah,
of course.
Like, if
you're saying all that just for City to still win the league.
Do you know what? Do you know what's even worse, right? You can't even go, well, we had the takeover and then we're linked to all like Mbappe and stuff like that. So you go, oh, yeah, maybe. And then you go, oh, yeah. The highest optimism.
See, look, man. Warrior J, a real one, man. Real one. He said he thinks he found it. Was it a Man United that was sold?
Oh,
if it is, I remember it's good. I think so. That gives you lot something to watch after this stream, 100%.
Big up Warrior, my guy.
Yeah, Warrior, real one, man. He the Fabrizio Romano with Sarcasm City. You got hella real estate here.
But
the likes, though. Yeah, go on.
Warrior's his own. He's his own market now, because Fabrizio, as of late, he's been tweeting just the most random shit now. Like, and this guy says he doesn't get paid for it. Like, that guy is capping, because you can't tell me you're tweeting about you're tweeting about Benjamin Tesco scoring goals against Finland.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was saying, like, nah. He's getting paid for that. Like,
Jay found it, yeah. Title was Should Manchester United Hijack the Harry Kane Deal? So it was a Man United pod, and it was solo dolo, I'm presuming.
Jeez, so, right. I'm finding that.
And he gonna timestamp. Hey, Warrior J, when you drop the timestamp, when you get chance on that video, let me know and I'll pin it. So then it'll be underneath in the description for everyone to go find on that. On that.
Chesko. A man probably is trolling there, because like I know it's more about humor, but Tesco talking about scoring goals against Finland. Like, come on.
It's all mad. And big up as well, too. There's a couple of things I wanted to get to. Big up to Carl Davies, who says, I don't know if you're still locked in. He says, on nights, I'm a new job, and it's the most cushy job I've had. Congrats on the new job. You know what I'm saying? Nice. First and foremost. Secondly, glad you could join us, whether you're back at work now, but I'm glad it's cushy. I'm glad you can join us, man. Yeah, man, get paid to watch us. That's all well and good, man. Get your bread. You know what I'm saying? Minimum effort, maximum efficiency, man. That's what you need to do at work. All about me and me. That's it. And big up to everyone who's subscribing to the gaming channel as well. Yeah, go on.
Even if Højlund was included, you're talking about a guy who only scored 9 goals the previous season. Do you know what I mean?
It's around 1 hour 25.
Don't worry about it. I told you this already, man. Like, he's gonna wear the Man United shirt, kiss the badge, and then he getting superpowers.
Facts, man. You get super serum. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna work out.
And hey, likes is way too low because there's still over 120 people in here, and we're gonna close out in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Let's get up to 100 likes. Like check 1212. Let's hit that like button. Let's subscribe to the channel as well, because you're clearly here enjoying the content. 8,300 and something. I'm just refreshing now to see where we're at. 3,778. 8,000. So 2 more people. Get us to 8,380. Make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lewis G as well. Link is underneath in the description. And subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV gaming channel, where all of the gaming content will be going on. Go get us up to 20 subscribers on there. I think we're at 14. So go hit the subscribe button. There's over 120 of you lot, because you lot been asking for that as well. And final few questions. Right, let's see what else you lot are saying. Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts. It really, really is. And to Blue Studio said, Surfer and Lewis, question to you. I heard that there's going to be a redevelopment, could be close to 90,000 capacity? Do you think we'll stay at the bridge or we'll move to Earls Court?
If it's 90,000 capacity, it won't be at the bridge.
Yeah, you'll be moving. Yeah.
They can't do that, apparently. They're only but unless they buy like every single property around them, so which is in the west of London. So even though it's expensive. Earls Court has been rumoured as a possible location. So if it is a brand new stadium, they want 90k, then I presume it can't be at its current location. Just for room size eventually. So if we have to move from Stamford Bridge, we have to move from Stamford Bridge. It's the way of the modern club. You know what I mean? Our club, I love Stamford Bridge, but in this modern times, it's an old stadium. We have to.
No.
It's supposed to be 42,000 capacity. We don't even fill it out, not because people don't go. We just generally don't fill out the entire stadium. They sometimes they don't sell tickets for a part like on.
They don't actually open up that part of the stadium.
Yeah, we don't open up that bit, or we like whatever stuff like that. But we need modern clubs now. Look at Spurs. They rake in over 2 million every match day. They've got the concerts there. They've got these guys want to build a all-purpose stadium, not just for football, but for everything. You don't think these American guys, these American owners, want a piece of that NFL action? You joking? They want that piece of the NFL action. Of course they do. They want everything else. They want the concerts. They want everything to do that, and they want to earn a lot of match days. And it's just the way of the modern stadium. Arsenal had it for loads, and now Spurs well and improved it. I mean, the only thing is that you lose a lot in terms of atmosphere, I think, in the big modern stadiums.
But then, to be fair, I'm playing devil's advocate though. But what if Chelsea is successful though, during the period? Because then it can bring life into the stadium. I feel like. Now I was saying, what if then Chelsea is on the field also successful though? Because then you bring in life.
Yeah, I'm sure that will help if we are successful. But I just overall we have to have a bigger stadium. We just have to have a bigger stadium. I mean, West Ham have got a bigger stadium than us. It's not their own, so they haven't bought it yet. But
it's not even about the size. It's about being able to use it for other things and being able to use the like Tottenham.
Yeah, to revenue. Yeah. It's a revenue thing. And don't worry, people. Before we close out the show at the end, we'll get to the famous Denton stream 100%. And big up to Andy MU because he just upgraded to Sarcasm City. I think General did you? Let me double check. Hey, salute to you, man. You just upgraded to the top tier, Andy. I think you're in the group chat. If you're not, let me know. And obviously, there's other perks on there as well. So I reach out to you in regards to Q&As, not only on the kick, but also the Q&A, one of the Q&As on the YouTube channel as well. So that's another way to get on the channel. But yeah, salute to Andy MU, man, because you always here supporting. And you got the legend that is Johnny Evans in the chat. I'm surprised he didn't make Denton's. If he was here, he probably would have made Denton's G&A list as well. You know what I'm saying? He would have put 15 assists and 10 goals or something. Yeah, there you go. And to John, who says his NBA watch-alongs back. Yes. This week, I'm going to reach out to the gang. The Courtside Commentary podcast will be returning over on the Kick. We'll be doing an Eastern Conference preview and a Western Conference preview as well. So I'm going to reach out to Surf or everyone else in the group chat and try pattern the time for like Friday, Saturday and figure that out. So you'll definitely get that. I'll be reaching out. Obviously, TJ, if he's still in the chat, he's now a part of the basketball hierarchy over here. So he'll be a part of that. Obviously, a Nuggets fan. So yeah. NBA watch-alongs on the Kick all season long, you'll get them. I was already looking at the schedule. Yeah, man. Your man had me struggling with that math sheet. Maths ain't my strong suit. I was hella struggling.
For you, basketball season coming right at the right time, because obviously United is not.
Yeah. I'm so glad the NBA is back. Oh, thank fuck NBA is back. Yes, you know what I'm saying, for real. I just get to dunk on Timo when the Lakers lose. It's brilliant. Man said Anthony 10 goals and 15 assists. Yeah. Here's the numbers. Hold up 1 second. Here it is. LFC for the double. You actually sparked it, so you got to thank him. Yeah, that's it. Is Rashford 23 goals, 6 assists. Garnacho 10 goals, 13 assists. Anthony 10 goals, 5 assists. Sancho 10 goals, 15 assists. Højlund 12 goals, 8 assists. Bruno 10 goals, 10 assists. Mount 5 goals, 9 assists. There you go.
That's like Garnacho 10 goals, 13 assists.
Yeah. Now 10. No. Garnacho. No, wait. Yeah. 10 goals, 13 assists. Yeah, you're right.
13 assists. Is he even going to get 13 starts? I mean, what is this?
With 10 goals.
10 goals, Anthony.
So
Sancho and Bruno on 10 plus 10.
Crazy.
You know what? Do you know actually how crazy some of these are, considering some of these guys are bench players and just came to the club?
Yeah.
So wait a minute, let me get this right.
Assists like he can pass forward.
Let me get this right, yeah. In a team that has more in this one, in players that are going to be better attacking wise and assisting wise, he predicted Rashford to get less than what he got the previous season when he didn't have this support. Yeah, make sense. Yeah, when he got like when he
in spite of all of this overhype for players, I'm seeing 70 million Højlund on 12 goals, which is even more confusing.
8 assists though. That's 20 GNA. That's a great return.
No, but like for a striker, like I'd expect him to put him at least in the 25s.
Hey, there's this
going to be that deluded.
Well, whatever Denton was smoking, I need in my life.
Højlund one's actually the most realistic one of the lot.
But this is all just outrageous. You know what I'm
They're all ridiculous, but Højlund's the only one I can look at and think, you know what, that could happen.
And he said this, and just to clarify, this is the type of thing I have to put up with. Yes, this is the extreme. But what I'm saying is this is the type of thing on a daily basis I have to put up with Manchester United fans. Like, that's it. And to Daniel who says, not a bandwagon Nuggets fan like Ahmed Flawless. No. TJ is legit. I think he's from Denver. He's either from Denver or like lives there.
He said you came from that area.
Yeah. Like he's Denver through and through. Like TJ, make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV as well. But yes, like he's a genuine. He's not like Ahmed. You know what I'm saying? He's a genuine like.
Woodrick is getting those Rashford numbers though. Just saying.
Yeah, sure. And he's got more chance of getting him on your career mode, fam.
No, he doesn't. No.
You should actually he has like hella pace.
And big up to Jacob, United Spurs of America in the chat as well. And yes, to C24. For those that don't know, we do NBA watch-alongs all season long on the Kick. The playoffs we cover in full, pretty much the whole Western Conference. We do the East when we can, because obviously we stream here late. And then during the regular season, you'll get the odd game here and there. So I'll let you lot know, like, say there was a game tonight we was doing. Oh, yeah, we're doing a game in half an hour. Obviously more West Coast, because it suits us better. Because when the East Coast games are on, normally I'm streaming. Because East Coast games be midnight, 12:30, 1, etc. And they're the times I stream here on the YouTube channel. Yeah, go on, fam.
It's 80 league goals, right? Just for the attack. That's not even adding any for the defenders or like Casemiro.
No.
If that was to be the case, you'll get in there 100 league goals, which means you probably win the title.
Yeah, right? You saying you win the title? You telling me have faith? You telling me have faith?
Hey, all I'm saying is
crisis of faith. That's what it is.
This is what happens when you promoted Satan. This is what happens.
Even Satan said I ain't got nothing to do with this.
No, listen. I'm saying when that kid released, because the
this is the Satan that was on South Park dealing with Saddam Hussein. This is that Satan. That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. Yeah, Surf against that. That's what this is. Like, for those that watch South Park.
You know the last part is like ever since that kid released, at all. At all.
That was the same dealing with Saddam Hussein. That's what that was.
I belong to Jesus, man. Shout out to Kaka.
Hey, we know you don't. The way you be loving off milk, we know you don't belong to Jesus, fam.
What?
Jesus, like, we don't got nothing to do with that. What you mean? What? You out here getting done by AIs? You know what I'm saying? This guy said, "This is my dream. This is my goal." What did you say? This is my end goal.
Let me think. What did I say again? I think that was my this is my end goal. There we go.
Yo, the quote tweets of that would never not be funny.
Yo, bro, now I don't know what happened. I don't know why the hate just came. But like, yo, let me just
everyone was waiting for that. Yo. Even I thought it was.
I don't know. You know what? I do it again. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, we know. You know what I'm saying? We know you. One thing you are is consistent. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people say, "Oh, stop this gimmick." What do you mean?
Nah, it's not a gimmick. That is you through and through. Yeah, it is. And the Warrior J says, "Yo, Flawless, I'm sorry I dropped the link for the Denton shit when I'm doing the timestamp. I'm in tears listening to this guy." Hey, Sarcasm City TV is best people. That's all I'm gonna say. Sarcasm City TV is very, very, very best. Very best. But big up to Warrior J because he will timestamp it. And I'm sure you lot, I'm gonna see the numbers of that episode increase. That's what I'd say. And big up to Daniel says, if Jez is a man of God, I'm the Pope. Hey, you preaching to the choir. Preaching to the choir, Daniel.
No. I'm literally like, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm actually Christian. I'm actually Christian, man. Don't do that. No. Because and I blame myself here. See, I take responsibility because I let my reputation ruin me like that.
Yeah, man, good. But yeah, love to everyone who has locked in. Final few questions. We're gonna close out in the next 5 to 10. Obviously, the Denton stuff has derailed the show, but this is Sarcasm City TV. No script, no schedule, etc.
Jez, if you entered a church, you'd set yourself on fire, man. Do you know what I mean? You can't enter a church, man.
See, I mean, fuck, like I can't lie. Over these last days, man, I'll be thinking like, damn, like I really do need to start actually going back to the church, man. Like, it's been not be good. Like, but then again, Ange football is back soon enough. So
what for an exorcism?
That's my Bible right there.
Is that what you're going for? You're going for an to be
exorcism.
Is that what it is? You're going for? Yeah.
But
yeah, go on.
I need to quickly I do need to what's it called? I need to give couple not shout outs, but like just quickly just say obviously my manager got back-to-back manager of the month. I have to just give him credit there again, like which is, and I see people say new manager of the month curse when we already just beat it. So hold that to those people who said that to me. And also I think which stream was it? I think it was the Netherlands France game when I was watching it and you were watching the England game. And I said how Van Dijk for the national team is a bum. Van der Ven, he's coming to take the spot, man. If Van Dijk is gonna keep playing ass like that. Because I know it was a small cameo, but I have to shout out because like you saw that pace against pace race against Gusto and how he caught up. But I also like how just composed he actually was after getting the ball. Because like you can have all the pace you want to have, but if you can't be composed with the ball, defend it well, what do you have the pace for? So like I said, Van Dijk with that little cameo, Van Dijk you better watch out, man, because like that guy is just out there just to make up the numbers at this point. So, yeah, I have to throw it out there because I see my guys do well, and then I see guys like Van Dijk, man, stinking it up, man. I don't like that.
Yes, and yo, Ahmed, my bad. We got sidetracked. That's why I didn't send you the link. We got sidetracked with this Denton stuff. But big up to you. Make sure you subscribe to the Bridge 258.
To be honest.
And you lot, new channel.
There's a show today, man. Sure.
New channel. You say there's a fan calling show today. New channel, people. Sarcasm City TV gaming people. Go subscribe. We're at 19 subscribers. So get us over 20, which is big because I didn't even know if he was going to hit double figures like from this stream alone. So make sure you go subscribe. That's where all the Sarcasm City TV gaming content will be. EA FC 24. You're going to get my career mode. You're going to get pro clubs with the OGs, pro clubs with the members, GTA as well. I am going to start NBA 2K. Definitely going to hook up my PS3 and run Fight Night Champion as well. Somehow figure out how to run Def Jam Fight for New York because it's a classic plus more people. So large up to everyone that's locked in. Lewis, let them know what you've got coming up, where they can find you, all that good stuff, fam.
Probably just got another FIFA show tomorrow. It's a big game. Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already leveled up to where we are this season. Can we get a win? We'll find out. Big up everybody. Like, subscribe. And yeah.
What time you on? What time you running?
Probably like 7 or something. I'm filming with Matisse in the afternoon.
Okay,
so
I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up 100%. I'll be
Didn't
there.
you get a win? I thought you won in this last week.
Yeah, but we need more.
Oh, right. Okay, another
more wins, man. Need more wins. 100%. Large up to everyone who's enjoying the show. You lot are real ones. For real. But like I say, fan calling shows all week, so it's not the regular schedule. So no Man United podcasts, no crossovers, no Q&As. Actually, Q&A on Wednesday, no doing the most, etc. And then obviously we'll be back to the regular scheduling from Saturday in regards to watch-alongs with Liverpool Everton. That's the Merseyside derby 12. Yeah, it's the early kick on the Saturday. So I do that. Yeah. And the 5:30 kick, which is obviously Chelsea versus Arsenal. And then I'll be over here on the YouTube straight after that for the Sheffield United, Manchester United game. Yay, can't wait. Big up users.
I expect to see those green
get the Norris scarf
out. Green and gold scarves out.
You know what?
My
scarf somewhere in there. My scarf is somewhere in there, actually. You know what I'm saying? I might just pull it out because it's cold.
It's solidarity.
There's a new chant: green and gold until the 75.
You still pull up the studio.
Solidarity.
Yeah, I need to talk to troops and pattern that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, calm.
I do because I'm thinking of next. Not this week. It's supposed to be next week, isn't it? Because of the international break. I need to chat to him. Well, you're not back till Tuesday.
We were coming off the Chelsea Arsenal. I got it wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna spoke to him. We'll pattern it anyway. We'll
figure it out.
Yeah, we'll chat afterwards now in a second, and I'll see what he's saying.
What's it called? For solidarity though, for United fans, obviously, if or when the Jim Ratcliffe thing gets announced,
hear this child of God talking, people. You know what I'm saying? There's a man of the church in it.
Yo, you haven't even let me finish. Pause.
Yeah, look at this guy in it, like the man of the church.
Definitely.
This is man of the church. Jazz,
you didn't even let me end it. What I was supposed to say.
Do say that I gotta get my food out of the oven, so I gotta bounce. But big up my guys.
Lewis love every time.
Yeah, but what I was about to say is, for solidarity for United fans, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be wearing all black for the rest of the week. No,
I might do that.
I'm just saying, all those anyone who bought like a chic costume, you can respray it black if you want. It's like commemorate. Just wear it as like a big poncho or something like that, or something like that.
I can't, because I must say though, I was actually afraid, because I was like, you know what, if United actually get Qatar, this gonna be definitive. Like, Hull City is just never gonna miss out of Champions League. I see Newcastle eventually be like that, and then it would have been United like that too, and then there's legit only one legit Champions League spot left, and I would have been like, fuck, I'll never see my club in the Champions League again. But you know what? At least it's 2 clubs now. The rest everybody can find out in the future. And also, Haaland and Ødegaard, they didn't qualify for the Euros for next year. So at least my striker, Asamoah Gyan, he at least delivered for my country. How about Haaland? See, even KDB is not there. Can you deliver for your country? Asamoah Gyan did it. How about Haaland? Just have to put it out there.
Right, anyway, people, we closing out. You know what I'm saying? Love to everyone that's locked in. Big up. Like I said, fan calling show.
Price, we look at talent. How about that?
Yeah, that's facts. Fan calling show. Don't forget, we are available on all audio platforms as well, people. SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts, type in Sarcasm City TV, and this show and audio of the shows on the channel, apart from watch-alongs, will pop up. Make sure you go follow the Sarcasm City TV kick as well. And the reason why there's so much to promote, because how much the channel is growing and the universe is growing, people. So there's so much going on. So make sure you get over to the audio platforms. Like I said, you want to listen, like I always say, if you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're driving, while you're at work, maybe on your way to work, you may be at the gym, whatever the case may be. SoundCloud, hit us with the follow. Spotify, make sure you follow us, 5-star us, that's Sarcasm City TV, and iTunes, Apple Podcast. All you iPhone users, 5-star us, please leave us a review on there as well. Make sure you follow the Sarcasm City TV kick, because that's where you're going to get NBA content, NFL content. The Premier League's back this next weekend, so the Premier League watch-alongs will be over there, as well as membership content over there as well. And of course, Sarcasm City TV gaming, which I will be running like the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel, people. So the same way you get regular content on here, you're going to get regular content on there, people. Our pattern, even though there'll be times where it's tough because of Monday Premier League games and then midweek Champions League games as well. But yeah, man, love. Hey, Warrior J, big up every single time. But large up to everyone who's supporting, man. Please continue to support as you lot have. We are going to close out as well. Stephanie G says, great content as always. Hey, love Stephanie G. Love to everyone who's tuned in, man. You lot are real ones. I was going to say you, man, but everybody, all the Sarcasm citizens, real ones. And this has been the Manchester United, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur show, Man United podcast, Ballers at the Bridge podcast, Talking at Tottenham Talk podcast. Large up for Lewis for dropping in as well. Live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.
Big up, guys.